Hi, Nick here. It's the end of January and next to me is Etienne Terblanche, our viticultural consultant. Etienne, can you give me a little bit of a rundown about the growing season so far and what we can expect from the 2021 harvest?
Oh, thanks, Nick. Very excited about the 2021 harvest. It's been quite a, I wouldn't say unusual year, but definitely not the norm in South Africa. We've had uncharacteristically cool conditions leading up to the harvest. Lots of rain. This has meant that grapes and the vines were actually growing a lot slower than they used to, up to a certain point where they kind of just grew so much that we struggled to get through the, as we call, the green work. But luckily here in Oldenburg we managed to pull the rabbit out of the hat, and as you can see behind me, the bunches are lovely exposed. This is a Cabernet vineyard. The cool conditions normally lead to elegant vintage. As you can see, the bunches are also still quite green. We're only starting to go through veraison, which is the change of the color of the bunches. So we're looking at a vintage that's approximately 10 to 14 days later than the previous year. Yield wise, we're slightly up, but I don't think that's really testament to the vintage. I think that's more with regards to the way we prune. We've been implementing a new pruning strategy for the past 3 years, which aims at creating more balance in the vine. So in a cool area like the Bannock and with Bordeaux varietals, the ideal is to create a balance between fruit load and the canopies to avoid greenness, etc. So I think slightly higher yield, but still very qualitative yield per hectare or per plant. So looking forward to that. And obviously at about 80% veraison we come through and we drop all the green bunches and so on. But yeah, very excited about 2021.
Yeah, if you're interested to know exactly when the most critical time is to pick the grapes, please look at our newsletter. We have a section called Point of View, and every month we will be discussing relevant topics regarding wine and viticulture. Yeah, in the background we're busy bottling the 2020 Oldenburg Vineyards Chenin Blanc, Chardonnay and Viognier. This is our second day of bottling. The wines are now ready for bottling, but we've basically pulled them out of barrel in the second week of December. Then when myself and my cellar team went on holiday, the wines settled, and then we pulled them off the bentonite and filtered. So if you'd like some 2020 Chardonnay, we're going to release it very soon. We sold out of 2019, and it's a stellar wine, 100% barrel matured. Chenin Blanc is also a lovely blend of old barrels. I've also used an Austrian oak Foudre, and then for the first time a concrete egg on Oldenburg. So expect a wine slightly more delicate, a lovely freshness, and just really showing that beautiful character of the 2020 vintage. Speaking of the 2020 vintage, I've got the 2020 CL White in my glass. This is a blend of 54% Chardonnay and 46% Chenin Blanc, aged in older oak barrels, a portion of, and the rest tank fermented. The wine is lovely and fresh. Lots of aromas of beautiful peach, apricots, a little bit of honeysuckle there. Just a really beautiful wine with some beautiful spiciness. On the palate, that lovely freshness coming through from the Chenin, you know, that lovely zesty acidity from Chenin, and then a beautiful fullness from the Chardonnay, bringing through those lovely apricot and peach characters on the palate. Just a lovely wine for everyday drinking. The next time I chat to you, I'm probably going to be knee deep in Chenin and Chardonnay. So yeah, here's to a prosperous and healthy 2021 harvest. Cheers.